Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video, I drink Japanese sake and introduce in both Japanese and English because I'm really trying so hard to get more people in Japan and then overseas to drink more Japanese sake because it tastes really good. And of course, I want to just keep drinking because it's fun and I like it and it's very tasty. And then I like doing Hitorigoto while I drink sake. And Hitorigoto means in English, talking to myself. So today I'm drinking this special one. It doesn't look like a bottle of Japanese sake, but it is a Japanese sake. It's one of the series sake called Next 5 Colors series. Harukasumi from Akita prefectures, produced by kuribayashishuzoten. And I'm going to drink this one, and I'm going to talk about Duolingo in Japan because a lot of people actually use Duolingo, and then Japanese people love using it, and I'm using it, so I'm going to talk about it. So I think in general, people are interested in learning different languages. And in Japan, a lot of people want to be able to speak English. I think mainly because it would actually help them to enhance, career development. But a lot of people, find it very difficult. And for me, like I speak English, so like a lot of people can ask me time to time that, oh, how can I learn English? And then my answer is always, there are two answers right now. First of all, I tell them to make a girlfriend or boyfriend who don't speak Japanese, who only speak English, so that they are forced to use English. That's really the best way to learn that than in English or like other languages. And then the second thing is that I encourage people to use Duolingo because, first of all, I've been using Duolingo to learn Chinese ever since 2020, and then plus, I actually invested into Duolingo. I bought the shares when they actually did the IPO and everything in 2020. So like I really want people to pay attention to Duolingo so that the stock price actually would go up. Right now, it's not really doing well, even though the service itself is really good. Yeah, I almost forgot. So the next 5 is there are 5 sake breweries in Akita prefectures get together and then try and they pick a younger generation from those sake breweries to create a next generation futuristic sake because they really want to build up the future for themselves, for the sake industry, and then so on. This year, they came up with this idea that they would actually produce 5 different sakes from each one of the sake breweries, and they will actually focus on the quality of sake, smell, flavor, and then the bottle of those sakes. That is why this Japanese sake bottle, the Next 5 Colors series, looks completely different from the usual sake bottles. Personally, I think it's too fancy for me, but if I look at it, right, I think it's cute, kind of. And then like when I touch it, it feels good. So first of all is smell. I can say that I actually like the smell. Dry and a little bit spicy. Typical like the karakuchi sake. And then the flavor is, yeah, it would go really well with any food. Very clean, very dry, spicy a little bit, but it disappears. Very high quality sake. So like very unexpected though, because when you look at this bottle, very fancy, fashionable, and then pinkish. So it kind of gave me an idea or impressions that this sake could be more fruity and then sweet and everything, but it's nothing like that. So if you love fruity and sweet sake, this one is not for you. But if you like some spicy, dry Japanese sake and then you enjoy the sake, that would actually go well with food. This is really the one for you. So good. So yeah, Japanese people love using Duolingo, and I'm really encourage more people to use Duolingo in this country. And then myself, I've been using Duolingo to learn Chinese, and then every year the Duolingo gave users a report, the progress and everything. So in 2022, I spent 2,491 minutes to learn Chinese on Duolingo. It sounds a lot, but like daily basis, I only spend like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So I didn't even feel that I spent that much time. And I think this is one of the good feature of Duolingo, that when it comes to learning different languages, some people have the talent, so they can just study, just focus, and then it becomes theirs. But people like me, I need to consistently using the languages, and then gradually learn the language, and then eventually it becomes my language. And when I use Duolingo, I didn't even feel that I spent this much time, but as a fact, I did. This year I learned 600 new Chinese words, and then they gave me a superstar learner, means that I'm the top 4% of the learners worldwide on Duolingo. That sounds really flattering and impressive. And other interesting part is that so a lot of people in Japan use Duolingo, and then Duolingo just released the 2020 reports that the top 5 languages that people actually learned in 2022. Number 1 in English, number 2 is Spanish, number 3 is French, number 4 is Germany, and then number 5, Japanese. So this report makes me feel very optimistic about Japan, because a lot of people don't realize in this country that overseas people, the foreigners, learn Japanese. And then I read some news recently that they pick up this news that a lot of people overseas learn Japanese, and it's a good thing. So if you're watching this video and you're interested, please learn Japanese. It would help you to learn Japanese anime. You can really understand the messages of those characters or theme of those your favorite animes. And then also, if you come to Japan, if you use Japanese, you would actually get to know local people. And then that's really one of the best way for you to learn, be connected to the Japanese culture, and then as well. And if you'll be able to learn Japanese, that means you become like bilingual or multilingual person. That would give you so much opportunities to be exposed to different stimulus and environments, and then you might be able to have different kind of the life perceptions. It's hard to explain, but probably I'm gonna make another video to explain what I'm going through right now. But having said that, I understand a lot of people love Japanese anime, and if you learn Japanese, you probably can get to understand what they really mean, the words and everything, the culture behind their sentences and the motto and the philosophy. And then especially here's the thing. Until recently, I didn't realize that I didn't really like the Chainsaw Man, but the episode 9 was amazing. So I'm sure I'm gonna become so into spending time watching Chainsaw Man more, and then because I'm bilingual, I can understand Japanese, so maybe I'm gonna find something more, what it means, hidden messages and everything from the Japanese side. But anyway, my point here is use Duolingo to learn Japanese so that you would get to enjoy Japan, get to know Japan better. But this is the Japanese sake channel, and today I'm drinking this one from Akita Prefectures, one of the series from Next5 Colors. Name of the sake is called HARUKASUMI, produced by kuribayashishuzoten. So let me recap the smell and the flavor. Yeah, typical, spicy, dry flavor, the typical Japanese sake. And the flavor is very clean, high quality, and how do I say, dry. It would definitely go well with food, but it has that sensations and then flavor, that spicy flavor, but it goes away right away. So if you don't like, fruity, sweet sake, you should definitely try this one. Don't get, the appearance of this bottle gives you an idea that it might be fruity, but it's not fruity at all. So don't let this one cloud your judgments. So anyway, this is my sake channel. If there's any sake or anything that you recommend, please leave me a message in the comment sections. And if you can subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate. And I hope to see you in my next video. So until then, please take care. And for now, じゃあね、bye. Bye.